welcome back to what Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a SU-130PM, or SU-130PM some people call it. It's a Tier 8 Soviet premium tank destroyer. It's located on the south spawn of Serene Coast, and it's under the command of ineedcoffeedude. Now, when last time we saw this tank destroyer, he was being trolled by another player, and he was definitely the best player in the game. ineedcoffeedude was, that is, not the troll. And well, he's now taking his 130PM, and he has been grinding away with this vehicle to get it marked. It's got a 13cm gun. It's based on a blueprint that actually never got actually produced, but it's an interesting idea because although it's got a restricted arc of fire, 77.5 degrees either side of the azimuth at the front, it's actually very, very useful. It's like the Soviet version of a Scorpion G. And well, he's gone to the trees. You don't get a lot of cover here, but I think he's just waiting for early arrivals. Got a Jagdpanther moving up to a bush as well to fire alongside us or nearby. It's only the one tank that's in sight, the T-3485M. Ah, now we've got some comers, and his sixth sense must have gone off, so he knows he's been seen. But ineedcoffeedude's going to hold fire for the moment. Oh, he did fire, and then he pulled back. Now, he wasn't using the bush mechanic, but he wasn't seen, and the reason was that T-26E5 is too far away, and he was actually spotted by light tanks from a much further distance. So he can't see us, but we can see him. And yet again, he fires around him, but doesn't get any pen. Now, the Oni has actually come quite a long way forward, and so is that TS5. And he has to pull back for these guys, because, yeah, they could do some serious damage. And his first impact is for 535. And he's using the heat rounds now. Now, the heat rounds will do 520 alpha, 320mm of penetration. And that one didn't go through because it actually didn't hit the right angle. That TS5 is so well rounded, it's very easy for the shells to bounce off. Yeah, he went through the T-26E5 this time. Yeah, using the heat rounds, it's gonna pen. And now he's got sight of them again, so he pulls back, gets ready to penetrate the TS5. Yep, nice shot. 476 low roll. But he's now got 3 tanks to choose from. I think he's going to go for the Oni next one. Nice one. Reload time is 11 seconds, which is comparable to the Scorpion G. He's racking up the damage. And of course, as you know, damage means the marks. That's what they're all dependent on. Now, the Oni has now got into that depression where we can't hit him. But we can certainly hit the TS5, and he's going for that again. Yep, takes him out of the game this time. Still the T-150 down there. And he's ventured out where he shouldn't, really. He's pulling back, but he's still exposed, and he's lost 468 of his hit points. Pulls back behind cover, so the Oni's got no support now. T-26 is still hulled down. You can see the hole in the turret, and takes one right through the front plate there. 481. Now he's staying up at the bush because these guys haven't got the view range to actually shoot him from this distance. And oh, that one looks like it hit the wreck of the TS5, but he's now out of heat, so he's going to be firing standard AP. He should be able to get through the armor of the T-150, but as we know, he's going to have difficulty with the T-26E5. Now, many of you actually do have the SU-130PM. It was a part of a winter challenge, and you had to complete a certain number of events. You just didn't get through the mantlets on the T-26. And so quite a few people did, and of course if you couldn't actually complete all of the missions, you just bought or you used the discount to actually get it. There's only 3 enemies left now. It might be worth ineedcoffeedude relocating. One of the enemies is an Arty. He's on the peninsula and he's been found by an EBR. too far outside our draw range, so we wouldn't hit him. In fact, actually, he's been killed. Oh, no, he actually drowned himself. Very bad player. M44 drowned himself. Very bad. Gives everyone else a bad reputation, which is undeserved, because most of our guys fight to the bitter end, go down fighting. We'd rather get some more damage and lose our hit points to the enemy legally and gracefully than lose it illegally by drowning ourselves, which is, we think, is a disgusting tactic. Anyway, that's the end of the game because all the enemies are now dead. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's the second mark of excellence for ineedcoffeedude and the SU-130PM. He got a second class tanker, the second mark, his fire for effect, and he got the high caliber. He dealt the most damage in that game overall. Well, he was pumping rounds into those enemy tanks, and they were heat rounds, which is going to cost him a bit, but I don't think he'll mind that. His win rate for the game was 3,701, and he took no damage whatsoever from the enemy tanks. Let's have a look at the team scores. 3,417 hit points of damage. He chose the right spot to fire from, and that gun, the 13cm gun, does an awful lot of damage. And even though he was getting some low rolls, he was still piling on the points, and points mean prizes in this game. Oh dear, that's a quiz show jingle, or was it what's the word? Well, rhyme. It's something out of a quiz show. The next highest scorer was in fact the EBR75FL10 on his team with 2,826, and he actually was roaming around the battlefield. Catchphrase is the word I was looking for. Catchphrase. It's a quiz show crap catchphrase. The next high score after that was Chimera, 2,180 hit points for him, and again he was on a different part of the battlefield. When it came to kills, it was the EBR75FL10, got 5 kills in the game. 2 kills for the Chimera, 7032, T29, and the Type 64 on the enemy team. But the enemy team only had 2 tanks who actually got kills, only 3 kills between them. Very bad game for them. 1 kill for ineedcoffeedude, but he wasn't trying to go for the kills, he was actually going for the damage. And when it came to base XP, he was second on the table because the EBR75FL10 managed to get 1,091. He managed to get 987 in the SU-130PM and 861 for the 7032. He fired 16 rounds, got 11 direct hits and 7 penetrations. Yes, I'm afraid the AP rounds at that long range were having difficulty trying to get through the mantlets of that T26C5. 3,417 hit points of damage, of which 2,502 were at more than 300 meters, so a large amount of his damage was at long range. 3 enemy vehicles spotted, 4 enemy vehicles damaged, 1 killed, and 305 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 98,048 credits, and even after using all that heat ammo and consumables, he still made a profit of 18,758 credits. Yes, it's that good, this tank. It's one of those profit earners, but it's very thin armor, so if you ever get hit whilst you're in a SU-130PM, you are going to feel it. 1 bond for the high caliber, and 1,480 XP, 148 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 1,628, but he also took away his second mark, and he's well on the way to getting his third mark now. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please, and thank you for watching.